What is Orlando Informer? What did I just watch? Why was Velocicoaster and all those other rides almost completely empty? Do I need an invitation? I'm gonna get into all of that, plus show you my perspective and footage from this past winter Orlando Informer meetup. Greetings and happy Christmas Eve, happy holidays. It's Jago here and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. It'll be a huge help to my new channel. And if you're a returning viewer, subscribed already, welcome back and thank you. Now, if you're like me and you're not too fond of large crowds, waiting in lines, and all the craziness that the holiday season brings, then you're going to love this. I recently went over to the Universal Studios Orlando Informer winter event here in Florida, and it was, in a word, awesome. I got to hang out at the park after hours, got treated to some unlimited food and non-alcoholic drinks. I walked right onto quite a few rides, and I even ran into one of my favorite park influencers and YouTubers. Shout out to PC Dev. And guess what? You can do it too. I'll go over how you can, cost, all of that jazz as I unpack and share some of this Universal merch that I clearly needed at the time. Now, before I get into everything, I'd just like to disclose I'm in no way affiliated, nor am I receiving any sponsorships from Universal Orlando or Orlando Informer. This is just my honest take as a theme park goer and Florida resident. Now, the Orlando Informer is a ticketed and special event and a really cool freaking way to experience both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure after hours at your leisure. And this is a Slytherin Christmas tree ribbon that I got for $16.95. It's a little too late for the party, but I'll be saving that for next year. Now, they've been doing these events for the last 7 years or so, and I went to my first one last year around this time, and then I went again this month. These, I'm probably never gonna eat these, but this is actually a pretty cool display piece. And it is also a nice way, if you're a Harry Potter fan, to experience both Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley in its less crowded form. So you'll purchase your tickets from Orlando Informer directly, and that grants you access, oh, I know what this is, and that grants you access to both Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure as early as 5 p.m. Now, by closing time, the guests from the daytime will slowly start getting swept out, and an hour after close, the event will officially begin. Check out this Slytherin Stein style mug. And this was $30 in case you're wondering. Now, my event, I went to the Saturday event, so it officially started at 9 p.m. as the parks were closing at 8, and it ran until 1:30 in the morning. Now, the limited ticket sales and after hours means, of course, little to no wait times, and all rides and attractions are available. However, you have to expect some one-offs here and there. Like when I went this past event, Gringotts, Skull Island, or Kong Skull Island, Dudley Do Right, and the Pterodon Flyers over in Jurassic Park were all not available, but when I went the year before, they actually were available, so take with that what you will. Speaking of Jurassic Park, I'll be adding this one to my collection. Also, make sure to plan your visit. As great as it is to be at a fairly empty park with so many empty queues and food offerings and options, it's always good to have a plan, and that's based off of my experience of not having a plan and just winging it the last time I went. Now, you're probably wondering, how much is this gonna cost me? Well, tickets for one night are generally around the $250 range. If you get 2 nights, you get a discount. And I know that sounds a little crazy for a park ticket, especially in today's climate, but I'm gonna break it down for you. Now, with your ticket, you're getting after hours access to both parks, little to no wait times, little to no crowds, and you're also getting unlimited food and non-alcoholic beverages, including Butterbeer.
Check it out, have a free Butterbeer on us.
And if you're looking for actual beer and alcoholic beverages, they do have tables set up throughout both parks where you can purchase alcoholic beverages and beer. Now, friendly reminder that the food and beverages are not available until an hour after the park closes when the event begins, but they do give you a $15 gift card that's good to purchase any food or menu item, including alcoholic beverages, so that can kind of hold you off until the unlimited food and beverages or non-alcoholic beverages begin. It did for me, and I'll show you in this video. Now, is it worth it? Well, here's some food for thought. Now, if you're purchasing a regular 2-park day ticket, that's gonna cost you about $164 alone. Now, if you include the unlimited express pass, you're gonna be paying an additional $130 or about $295. That will be for the ticket and the unlimited express pass. And that's not including food and non-alcoholic beverages. So in my opinion, if you can afford it, this is a huge W, and it ends up paying for itself in the long run. Now, how was my experience? Well, let's dive in.
All right, it's
about that time. Heading over to night 2 of Orlando Informer. Not to insinuate that we went to night 1 because we didn't. So back there, that's the current bus situation. So we decided we're gonna take the scenic route and walk to City Walk. We're gonna take the walkway, which is about a 1 mile stretch to the little security entrance to City Walk, and away we go.
Slide left.
You got the accessibility ramp there, and you got the stairs. And there's Cabana Bay, that's where we just walked from, and now we're going to enter the garden walkway. Fun fact, if you're staying at Cabana Bay Beach Resort and you don't feel like doing the entire garden walk, you could always cross the street carefully to the Lowe's Sapphire Falls. They have a boat that takes you and drops you off right smack in the middle of City Walk. Just as I mentioned, it's a pretty busy street, so be careful crossing, especially if you got little ones. And we have reached the security checkpoint. Another fun fact, this is much quicker than the main one inside of City Walk. And here we are arriving to the Orlando Informer checkpoint. If you hear a guy yelling in the background, some guy collecting high fives. But yeah, we're here and we're gonna check in. Check-in was a breeze. Here's our red carpet entrance, and we're ready to go. How's it going, boss? Figured out. Garlands, lights, it is a full-blown holiday vibe. So when you enter, you're gonna register, you're gonna sign in. They're gonna give you a gift card with $15. They don't start serving food until an hour after the event starts. And of course, you're gonna get your ticket to enter. And here in Zeus Landing, we entered through the right. It is looking packed, but I think hopefully these are just all the regular park guests from today. So we stopped here at Fire Eaters to spend our gift cards, and I don't see many people with wristbands, so that could be a good sign. So the time right now is 18:31 or 6:31. We got about an hour and a half before the park closes at 8 o'clock. They don't start serving the food, the free food and everything for the Informer until 9 o'clock. What they do, as I saw, they give you these $15 gift cards. So we tried to go to Mythos. Mythos is always booked, so we came out here a few steps down to Fire Eaters. Made the line. I got a Hito or gyro, however you want to pronounce it, with veggies and hummus on the side. Jen got a same thing but with falafels and 1 bottle of water. Total came out to like 28 and change, which left us with $1 and change on our gift cards. We did not spend any money, so far so good. Still got an hour and a half before the event begins. All Hallows Eve Krampus Boutique, like Nightmare Before Christmas. This is the store where Halloween leads into the holidays. I'm smelling wax right now, which means I'm next to one of these Moldorama wax figure vending machines. Anybody remember these? Here you can get a lump of Christmas cold tree for $8. From far this looked like a Jawa from Star Wars, but up close I feel like he's about to give me a jump scare. And we are out and headed into Hogsmeade. It's currently 6:45, park is still open for another hour and change, so we still have the regular daytime crowd, though this should start fizzling out soon. Just walked through the Hogsmeade Arch, and there she is, a Hogwarts castle peeking above the village rooftops.
If you guys want to watch the show, make sure you guys are in the shade.
Every year around this time, there's like a holiday-themed projection show up on the Hogwarts castle. Now, little secret or life hack, you can actually get a nice view and fairly empty viewing area, complete with tables and chairs. Even during the park hours, right behind the 3 broomsticks, which I'll show you in a little bit. And there goes that locker rental recording loop. Okay, I was a little disoriented walking in the wrong direction. We're actually headed over to Filch's Emporium, which is the Hogwarts Castle gift shop, but I turned right, or I turned left instead of right. But we have a nice close-up view of the show. The show. Some winter house gear to represent at the Quidditch games in World Cup fashion. Christmas tree ornaments, and I actually love all of these. Check out this Marauders map at $22. Look at those light up footsteps. Most of these ornaments are around like the $20 to $25 range. Mischief managed. Finally got my Slytherin Stein. It's about that time. It's about 20 minutes after 8. The regular park guests are starting to exit. Park has closed for the evening. The regular guests, our wrists are being checked, and the sweep, I guess you could say, has begun. I actually saw these Slytherin ribbons in the gift shop. I'm actually going to pick up one for my tree. I promise you it's not blue.
Thank you.
Go ahead,
guys.
Thank you. First attraction of the evening is going to be Flight of the Hippogriff, and as you saw, they did check our wristbands at the entrance. A little forced perspective illusion Universal used to construct this castle. This is an Aegean, I don't know if I'm saying that right, punch, and if you know me, you know I love my whiskey. This is a whiskey punch, and there's also beer. We're now making our way next door to Jurassic Park. I went on Velocicoaster last meetup, which is one of my favorite roller coasters, but I actually want to try the Pterodon flyers. So I decided on a little side quest to visit Camp Jurassic, but getting back to the Pterodon flyers, which you can actually see the tracks right up there. Now during normal park hours, you can't ride these unless you are accompanying a child. And I've got no kids, so I have never gone on, but for the Informer events, you actually are allowed to ride them, so yeah. Echo Cave. Hello! Hello! Thanks for watching! We have some water cannons. With the push of the button, you can either make or break someone's day walking by downstairs. That Kong Skull Island score playing in the background really sets the mood, and that song is just like awesome. Hogwarts actually has the fireworks going on. Oh, there's another one. I'm trying to keep my balance on this wobbly net bridge. It's all in your core center of gravity. Emergency exit slide. The most uncomfortable shoes you can walk a theme park in. You get all these stalagmites. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Stalagmites. We made it out of the cave. So, Pterodon flyers are closed. They've actually been closed all week, so we'll not be riding that. That awesome soundtrack can mean one thing, and that is Kong Skull Island, which unfortunately is broken down. So we won't be riding that one. More construction walls.
Oh, that's the thing you did up.
Right in front of Toon Lagoon. That did he do right? The Orlando Informer lights have been activated throughout the parks, and we are officially in full-blown after-hours mode here in Marble Island. Look who it is! Look who's out of pumpkins.
Oh, you're not worth it.
Oh. The Adventures of Spider-Man.
Enjoy seeing the inside later.
I feel like you don't realize how long these queues are until you actually just walk through them instead of waiting, right? Alright, this was a straight walk on, and we're actually the only people here, so we got the rides literally to ourselves. Thank you. Universal typically is strict on recording on rides, but tonight they're actually being pretty chill about it. Yeah, I don't really anticipate recording this entire ride though, so I can enjoy it.
Did you see that? The spider signal!
That is much more water than usual. First treat of the night from Cinnabon, and we got Center of the Roll and Cinna Sweeties. Center of Roll, and you got the Cinna Sweeties.
Can I go the center of roll?
Too far?
Hi, what can we do for
I'm
you?
with her.
Okay.
Thank you. This is oddly a very good combo. This orange IPA and a cinnamon. The longest wait is Hagrid's motorbike adventure at 25 minutes. Normally that thing is over 120 minutes when I come here. Walking back into Zeus Landing where we started, and look at the difference. Look how empty it is. Nice comparison to the crowd that was out here earlier. It's completely empty. Let's pan to the front. Got an empty carousel. Not even a hoop is out. Even on this ride, it was another just straight walk on, and looking down there, not a lot of people. I think now we're actually going to take advantage and go back to Hogsmeade. Happy Christmas.
Welcome back to Hogsmeade, isn't it?
Thank you.
I know. It's been
I'm actually trying to find platform 9 3/4. I'm not sure where to find
that one. That would be in London. Yeah,
Gotcha.
You're now in Hogsmeade.
So I'm going to have to go back to the Muggle world.
I will take the train. I won't trust
Gotcha.
Muggle transportation. You take a broom, port key, flu powder, apparate if you like.
Awesome.
But be very careful about that one. Right?
Noted.
Yeah, but the Muggle transportation, I would be careful. It's never on time, I don't believe.
Not trustworthy.
The train, every time on time. You get on the train right at the Hogsmeade station and enjoy the ride all the way to London.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Take some Butterbeer as well.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Cheers.
Cheers. Good to see you.
Likewise. Frozen, regular, and hot are our Butterbeer options tonight. And you can actually hear the motors of Hagrid's. I think I want to go to Hagrid's after this. Sweet. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Hi.
There's also some special event tables set up throughout the park so you can just kind of relax on your own and enjoy your Butterbeer. This is the queue for Hagrid's right now. I don't know if you can see, but it is very sparse.
Locker after riding. All loose articles must be placed in lockers while it's back.
Over here in Three Broomsticks, they're doing it buffet style. We got some fish and chips, one for me. We got shepherd's pie and apple pie. So fresh off of my first ride of Hagrid's, and I will say that is my most favorite roller coaster of all of the parks. Also, another fun fact, I was forced to ride on the sidecar for safety reasons because of my Slytherin robe. Not because it was Slytherin, but because I was wearing a robe. So just keep that in mind if you guys are wearing robes for the ride. And that music that you're hearing in the background is the fireworks show that they do over in Hogwarts Castle, which, another fun fact, if you're looking for a less crowded place, Orlando Informer or not, to watch the fireworks show, behind the Three Broomsticks is a little outdoor eating area, which is where I'm at right now. Nice view of the castle, which I'll show you right now, right after I dig into this fish and chips. So this is the area where we're sitting at, so you can have a better idea. I could probably get a better view, but there's some folks watching it, so I don't want to be obstructive to their viewing of the show. So you got Three Broomsticks over there, you got the Mandrakes, and you got the little alleyway to that back area. Now, this may seem like a lot of people, but keep in mind this place behind me, Hogsmeade, typically packed to the gills, so this is actually pretty good for an event. I think before we head on over to Universal, we're going to jump on Forbidden Journey in the Hogwarts Castle. Wonderful, thank you. It's only two of us. Fortuna Major. This is a literal walk-on. And that is it for Islands of Adventure. We're gonna jump on the Hogwarts Express and head on over to Universal. And we just made our way out of the London station, and we're now making our way into Diagon Alley. Wow, I have not seen it this empty since last year at the Orlando Informer. Look at that. Super festive with the lights and garlands, and I think we're gonna head on over to Gringotts. Aww. It's closed. Do you know why Gringotts is closed?
No. Is this too advanced for you?
Alright, I'm gonna try my first and probably only spell tonight. That's not, oh, there we go. Okay, I guess he's just gonna stay there and I got this thing moving. Okay, and he's just gonna hang there. Alright. So, a little underwhelming. It's getting close to 1 a.m. and we're gonna head on over to Springfield to ride Simpsons. Got another Orlando Informer light up on the Men in Black attraction. We're literally the only 2 people here.
Go! Keep this up! This is where we make all the wonder and imagination that fuels our park.
I am in the best shape I've ever. Oh, heart attack! You don't say.
And just like that, we're in. The pre-shows they usually show to allow the other riders to exit the vehicles, but I'm actually glad they showed it this time.
Come on, everyone, sit down. Time's a-wasting.
Enjoy yourself, but keep the screaming down.
Simpsons is always a good time, and I think we're gonna head on over to the final ride of the night, which is the newly renovated, I believe, Mummy ride. Another fun fact, as we approach the DeLorean, the Simpsons ride was previously Back to the Future. Making our way by Mel's Drive-In, approaching Rock and Roller Coaster, and it is empty. It is deserted. And I think I found the party. Every year they've got a truck set up for the Orlando Informer with a DJ on the 1s and 2s. Universal. After hours. So cool, right? So empty. So we're gonna rent the locker. I'm gonna put this camera away. And all right, and we are in. This is very likely gonna be another walk-on. Just walked right by a sandwich board sign that says theatrical rehearsal, so I'm not sure what that means. And just like that, we are done. I didn't notice much of a difference. The red baseball cap character is still there. The ride's still just as good. I did notice that the mummy that pops out of the casket looked a little bit ragdolly. That's about it. Good night, happy holidays! Alright, so one last hurrah before we call it a night. We're just gonna do a speed walk through the tribute store here. Window shop a little bit. You got the Macy's windows like in New York City. Actually, this whole area looks like New York City. So it's pretty late. I'm a little tired, but we'll just go through a little express trip down the tribute store. So right now we are in Hogwarts. It smells like chocolate. Then you got Earl the Squirrel. And that's a wrap. As always, Orlando Informer does not disappoint. Highly recommend it. I'm too tired to give you my hot take right now. So it's about 2 a.m. almost. We're done for the night. We're back at City Walk and decided that we're not trying to walk a mile right now at this time. So we're catching the boat taxi back to the Lowe's Sapphire Falls, and we're just gonna walk right across the street to Cabana Bay, and there is our taxi. So see you back in the room. And we are back in the room, and look at that view. I'm gonna take off my shoes, hit the shower, hit the bed. I mean, look at that view. All right, I'm clearly done for the night. Thank you for checking this out, and good night. And we are back with the conclusion and some bonus Disney merchandise because I did go by Disney while I was up there. Now, for those interested in the events, they do these events throughout the year. They do have another one coming up in February, and I'll be sure to include a link below in the description. If I missed, ooh, I know what this one is. If I missed anything, please be sure to let me know in the comments. Ah, look at that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and that's about it. I have no idea how it works, but anyways, stay positive, stay healthy, and happy holidays. Bye for now. Oh, it's the first snowfall of Christmas, Jim.